Some St. Petersburg residents have been shocked to see their water bills, some in the tens of thousands of dollars.
And we've been trying to get answers about why these bills are so high for a while now. And today, we spoke with a former city utility employee who had some thoughts about that. News Channel 8's Georgia MacArthur joining us live in St. Petersburg with the story. Georgia.
Keith and Melissa, now the former employee who I spoke to says she can't pinpoint exactly why residents are receiving sky-high water bills, but she did say the city of St. Pete missed out on key safeguards that would have prevented a $50,000 balance from slipping through. A nearly $50,000 water bill in St. Pete. A former employee who didn't want to reveal herself says the paper trail on this account shows why bills like this should never get this far.
Especially for residential customers, normally a bill wouldn't probably go over $200 a month.
Work orders show Ashley Wright's meter was replaced twice in November. One technician noted the meter snapped because it was installed too tight. Should a cracked meter have triggered a full account review?
Yes, and the reason for that is because it can skew her consumption and cause her bill to go higher. There could be an issue there. So there should be a full review of the account.
She says the account should have been put on hold until the issue was fixed.
Usually there's a process called off cycles, and you put the bill into a holding pattern until you can find out what the problem is, whether there's a city issue or whether there's a private issue.
The city issued Wright a $1,500 credit earlier this month after Aid on Your Side reported on her bill. But that adjustment was based on a house site leak, calculation of more than 125,000 gallons, a high consumption rate.
That number that they used wasn't even a part of her consumption until after the issue started. You don't include the consumption where the issue occurred.
The former employee calls that calculation flawed.
Her consumption on this particular reading came out to be 21,700, but what she's stating here is her average is 1,300. So if it comes back that there's an issue on the city side, the adjustment will be adjusted down to her average, which is 1,300.
In a statement to Aid on Your Side, the city also claims on January 21st, an unauthorized individual turned the water back on at Wright's residence without notifying the city. But Aid on Your Side reviewed records that show Wright's account remained active until July of this year, with no sign of tampering charges ever assessed. And Mayor Ken Welch says the city plans on rolling out a new multi-billion-dollar billing system that will reduce these errors. But the former employee I spoke to says until there is oversight, checks and balances, and more training from employees, she believes more residents could be facing bills they shouldn't owe. Reporting live in St. Pete, I'm Georgia MacArthur, Aid on Your Side.